Hey, Aries Seekers, how are you? Welcome to the Existential Shift. This is for February, and I'm picking up, and that's not often that's the energy that I pick up from your readings, from you guys, but I'm tapped into a very soft, sensitive, sweet energy. Not that you're not sweet in general, but it's like more, I don't want to say feminine because it's not necessarily in a feminine way. Like you can be very masculine if you're a man, or you can be very feminine if you're a woman, but or vice versa. I don't want to go into it, but the gentility that I'm referring to is gentility of spirit. Like you're very sensitive, you're very kind, very empathic. Um, you don't say that you care because you want to be the person who cares. You care. Um, and still you're an Aries and you understand the importance of moving forward and achieving and succeeding and sometimes being number one. I had a similar talk, interestingly enough, with Libra. So maybe there's something in that reading for you as well. Um, but I'm really feeling your heart right now, Aries. You're just okay. You know, like you know, like mm, like when Snow White walks in the woods and sings to the birds, or is it Cinderella? I don't know, or is it Sleeping Beauty? I don't know. I think they all walk in the woods and sing to the birds at one point, but they're really like are part. They're like one with nature, right? And they actually are speaking with, singing with the animals. Um, they don't know that they're on television, right? Or in a book. They're really feeling the birds. And and birds are such a gentle, poetic animal. Um, it's like you're a bird or something like that. I don't know. It's I don't know. It's interesting. Okay. Mm. Should I go straight to the tarot or should I start with an oracle? Oracle. Let's pull an angel card for you just to kind of kickstart the reading, and then we can move to the tarot. All right. Beautiful Aries seekers, please. For February. Angel Oracle, please. Message from the angels. Aries. What does Aries need to know now? Message for Aries. They're still to come. Oh, okay. Oh, Children Archangel Metatron. It's very interesting because it's also like childlike, the energy that I picked up, like the gentility and the sensitivity. Um, Archangel Metatron was actually Hanoch, Enoch, who ascended. He became an ascended master, and that's the story behind Metatron. If you really want to go into it, check out the Book of Enoch. It's a portion from the Torah that isn't very well known, but it tells the tale of Archangel Metatron, the ascended master. Anyway, what is the message here, children? Maybe that was the message. Maybe some of you just needed to hear that. I think you're truly tapping into a broader aspect of you, of your soul, of your spirit that feels all. and this is an ascended master, someone who was a human and turned into an ascended master, or an angel. So I think I think I'm tapped into some Aries people out there, seekers that are going through a process of ascension, like soul expansion through your heart. Um, you have not abandoned your path, your spiritual path. You did not take it to a place of narcissism and vanity, um, spiritual vanity. You haven't taken it to a very self-absorbed, I don't care about the world kind of thing. I'm the only thing that matters. And that's an extreme place to take it to. Of course, we matter. And I always speak about how we have an autonomy, both as a body and as a spirit, and of course, as a mind and a heart that we need to honor and take care of. But still, it's a puzzle. It's an autonomy of a puzzle that is part of a bigger puzzle that needs its other pieces to make sense. So when you perceive, when just one piece of a puzzle perceives itself as the big piece of a puzzle, that's when we start having issues. um I think this will get you to finding someone you truly connect with on a soul level. Divine love right here, the bottom of the deck. And I feel like you being um in that space is the thing that is going to give you like real love. Wow. And there's no effort to be put here. It's going to be an organic, natural process that will be led by the chemistry of your energy and their energy. That's beautiful, Aries. Okay, let's see if the tarot has more to say on that. Let's leave them outside because they're pretty. Can you see them here? Not so much. If I put them. Oh, I know. I know. I know. I know what to do. Yeah, still not okay. This way. Never mind. You get the picture. Oh, there we go. You get the picture ish. Can you still see me? If you're wondering what this is, it says bring them home now. Because we need to bring them home now. All right, which tarot should I use for you guys? Light Seers? Okay. Let's do Light Seers tarot. Wow, I'm really feeling this reading in my heart space. It's like Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, and it's interesting because the Wheel of Fortune does, in a deeper layer, speak of how the inner circles, when they turn on the outer, they turn the others outer circles. Sorry. So, like a clock. It has its inner littlest, smallest dial that moves and then turns the bigger dials. Um, oh, sorry. Mm. Um, so manifestation is interesting like that because it's both an exterior work and interior work. Watch my True Secrets of Manifestation 13th Element episode. It's on my 13th Element playlist, or just write down the Existential Shift, True Secrets of Manifestation. It will pop up. I speak in great length on manifestation. Here it brings up how the heart, when it moves differently, our reality moves differently. Now, of course, to a certain degree, because we're still on a highway, there are other cars, there's red light, there's green light, there's road signs, rightly so, so that everything could stay safe. We can't just go at whatever speed we want. Um, right. And that's life for you, and that's manifestation for you. If your manifestation attempts exceed the well-being of road safety for the collective, then the manifestation police will pull you over and be like, you got to stop right there. And sometimes they'll be like, hey, you're driving too slow, gotta pick up the pace. It really depends. But um to the degree that the collective spirit allows, your heartstrings are like playing a different tune now, and it is liberating you, and it is changing your reality. And I feel like you're going to experience a very loving reality, and it might be very different and new to some of you, especially because I think it's going to happen naturally and with ease. And you're used to having to be active and push and be cardinal about things, by nature. And it's going to be like, it's good for you as a witch or as a wizard, because if you're, as an Aries, if you're cardinal fire, and suddenly a different type of element or a different type of work, more like I don't know, like mutable water, like Piscean type of things. If that suddenly works for you, then you're expanded to like a different type of work, of energy work, and that's powerful. Um, Show me more about this, please, for Aries for February. Five of Pentacles. Interesting. What an interesting, very different tune. Mm. These are very, very different energies. Look at that. Look here how she's like, she has her heart space open. She's dancing. She's like balancing all these circles, and like a virtuose, right? And here she's closed up. She can't see a way out. Like the body language, the energy. This is open. This is closed. This is your heart and your spirit. And this is the outside reality that needs to be broken out of. You have the key right here. You have the key. You have the lock. The door is open for you. The door is open for you. I think this is a mindset that you got stuck on in a cyclical matter of loss and abandonment and hardship. But you need to understand you're vibrating on a completely different frequency right now. Two of Pentacles. You're literally like holding on to these two dimensions, two universes. This is where you can and ought to be heading towards. And this is like your backpack that you're used to carrying of the old self. And you know what's right, you know the truth, but something about this is, it's like it feels like it's a part of you, like it's always been there. It's your backpack, right? You have everything you need there just in case. But people who are not scared or worried don't have a backpack with everything they could possibly need just in case. They have an innate trust in life. I'm the last to judge this. I understand completely. I have that backpack, right? Maybe it's time for me to unpack it and be like, maybe I don't need I don't know. Maybe I don't need that. Maybe it's safe. It's hard. It's hard to let go, especially because you know how anything and everything can happen at any moment. From experience, you know this. So, how do you move to this other sphere where everything just works out fine and you have nothing to worry about? And if something doesn't work out, it's an easy fix. You can just pick up the phone and call this or text that or do it yourself. And the tools are inside of you. You don't need the bag. I heard someone speak of how once you read the book, truly, maybe several times, and you really understand it and you really learned it, then it's inside of you. You don't need to actually carry the book in your backpack. You can pass it on to someone else who might need it. So maybe you don't need a knife in your backpack. Maybe your hand is your knife, you know. Um, I don't know. Nine of Swords. Morgainne, but it's so scary. You don't understand. And yet still see all these 8 crows and one white one. Here it's like the heavier bag, and here the light one. Literal, you know, pun intended. Really free, coin-like looking that you master and maneuver versus these that serve as a lock, an alleged lock. Joy is in reach. And so is pain. And none of them is an illusion. I'm not going to sell you that. They're both very real. But if you choose to focus on the joyous reality, and do the necessary things to handle the painful reality, of course, but not in ways that dwell in it or feels through it, right? Then that's where you have a choice between which type of life experience you're going to have here. Both are true. None of them is a lie. But which one is better for you, right? The Tower. You're going to have to, wow. As your heart space expands, because it seems like from this reading that your reality is really not in alignment with it, your reality is in alignment with the old heart space, the reality will break down. It's inevitable. It will crumble. It will be uncomfortable. It will catalyst a lot of change, an ending, a loss, and it's because your spirit doesn't have room there anymore. The elephant doesn't have room in the china shop. And I'm not comparing the misery to the china shop and you to an elephant, although elephant is a compliment, but I think you're getting the analogy. You've outgrown. You've outgrown a while ago, but you stayed in the reality. So I see February, especially with all the conjunctions with Pluto. For you, it's in the 11th house, but picking up, it will play out in other aspects of your life. So depending on your moon, your rising, other aspects of your chart. Um, I see a home situation changing, and I see a relationship situation changing, something that you've been alone in for a while, but seemingly together. So you're going to go to actually being alone. King of Cups. But see, this is where your heart is. You're so cool, calm, and collected. And you have this broader understanding. Like, you get what I'm saying. it's like I'm only confirming what you already know, that you'll be fine and this is for the better. And um this person that we saw here that you're meeting is going to serve as a very good friend throughout this. Um, they will help remind you of the positivity in all of this. Tell me more about this for Aries. Okay. High Priestess. This is a profound spiritual love. Very strong connection. Very loving. It's based in friendship and respect and camaraderie and soul bond, but a healthy one. There's understanding each other without words. There's knowing each other's secrets, um, each other's language that is very esoteric and a lot don't understand. There are healing powers here. There's wisdom here. There's enchantment here. Someone is enchanting you, or you're enchanting them, or you're enchanting one another. I don't know, but the intuition here is off the chart. Telepathy. I don't see it at a distance. I don't see you guys like, separated, but connected in telepathy. I don't do that to you. Look at the cards here. You see this flow and how it continues to what it is he's like um playing with. It's like, I don't know, it's like a sound bowl or something, but they're moving each other. They're moving each other's energy. They're moving each other's frequency. They're moving each other's soul. It's like a soul dance. Um, but you're in the same room together. I don't see a separation here. I see it's in this side of the veil and it's in the other side of the veil. It is the veil. Your connection is the veil. And Five of Cups. I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of pain here. Um, there's some grief that you're dealing with. It's like this person and this connection gives you a lifeline. While a lot of other things are challenging. But here's the great news. Once all these challenges are resolved and worked out, this connection will stay. So, you can consider that and just focus on actions one step at a time to resolve whatever this is. That in all of the cards that are scary or problematic, the key is right there. You're overly pessimistic when there's a lot of positivity. You choose to hold on to your heavy bag. Um, so, you understand what I mean? That it's like it's changed the focus. You can change the focus, and the reality will transform accordingly. And I wouldn't say that to anybody. Like, I'm saying this in this case because there are two realities currently, like, kind of and simultaneously, working through you, but you need to focus on one. And currently you're still focusing more on the negative one. Whereas if you were to focus on the positive one, it will trickle to the negative one and help you see how easily you can actually resolve things. Again, I don't usually give this type of messages to anyone to not enable um being in denial. That's not the case. This is not dealing with reality versus being in denial. There is a very positive reality that can positively affect the challenges. Choose to focus on that one. Show me more about this for Aries, please, for February. Judgment. There you go. Who are you? Which one are you? Once again, we have this contrast between the heavier, condensed expression of the self versus the freer, lighter. You're strongly pushed to tap into this. That's why reality is challenging. And as soon as you surrender to that, reality will stop being challenging because it won't need to push you there anymore. There's Ascension here. It started in the beginning of the reading with Metatron and all of these cards. It's always darkest before the dawn. It's always heavier before the flight. So heaviest before the flight. So King of Pentacles. Yeah, this person is showing up for you. They're like really enchanted by your process and by how your lower self is dancing with your higher self and how you just shift reality and feel it all at the same time. Like they're really inspired by you. And this King of Cups, King of Pentacles, they feel like just two different sides to the same coin of a person. Again, this is someone that is both connected to you spiritually and physically. I see them very present in your life. Like, the world. I mean, look at how we started this reading. And look at this. Now she doesn't even need these cycles of maneuvering in the reality to float and to ascend. So the entire process is um, done and that's not finalized. Maybe it's complete within this month. There's a lot of like joy wins and success wins. Like once you get over all these challenges and difficulties and minor bumps, and you find yourself by the end of the month in such a positive, um, beautiful space. And you see how we start with like again the imagery of dancing between the dark and the light, right? Between the condensed and the expanded. And then here it's just light, right? She transmuted the darkness into light, the difficulty into life force, the pain into joy. Not by denying it, but by approaching it differently and working with it. And whoever this person is, Nine of Cups, they are your wish fulfilled. That's amazing. It's a wish come true. Okay, so Aries, this is actually amazing, intense but amazing. If you want to study tarot for me, check out Tarot Masterclass. It's on Vimeo, 90 pre-recorded classes. You can read the syllabus over there. Link is below. You can talk to me personally, one-on-one. We can have a phone call, we can have a live video, or you can book a recorded session. When you book a private reading with me, a private session, link to that is also below. I'm on socials, on X and on Instagram, the Existential Shift. I think that's it. Thank you to my channel members from the bottom of my heart. Thank you to my patrons. If you're new, be sure to subscribe so you can formally join the shift and, um, you know, verbally understand it as it happens through me. If that makes any sense. Stay magic, stay true. I love you.